Hello again and welcome to day 22 of Getting the Lead Out, where I have now gotten all the Ralpartha AD&D lead out. Starting with these two magic users, I was a bit concerned that maybe everything blended together too much on these. The hair color, by the way, the hair on this girl is the most massive collection of hair I've ever seen on a mini, I think. And the hair color, the skin color, and the color of the tunics was blending together too much because I, for some reason, went with orange tunics and a sort of red-brown hair and reddish tan skin, Caucasian skin. So, but I tried to make the tunics a deeper orange, and I added these green accents, these green borders to try to separate it a little bit more. Hopefully that makes it more visually distinct, because I had the green on my palette already from these rangers, and yeah, there's not a lot to say about them, is there? Yeah. So those are the last of the D&D minis, and now all that's left for this project is RuneQuest stuff. And so I have 3 monsters here. I have the Dark Troll, which I've painted a sort of bluish gray skin tone. That's one of their more normal ones. They have other skin tones, more slate gray, but I think the blue gray looks more interesting, so I tend to go with that usually when I'm painting trolls. And I thought the armor on this guy it seemed a bit too form-fitting to actually be metal, so I painted it like leather mostly. And yeah. And then we have this guy where I tried to go for a sort of sickly greenish gray skin tone because he's undead. And finally this dude, I looked it up, the name of this monster is the Fachan, F-A-C-H-A-N. Fachan? Fachan? I don't know. Hard to get them all in shots. Here we go. He's a little unstable on this small base, tends to fall over, and then the flail, the glue bond, breaks off. So if I were to use this in a game, I would probably remount him on a bigger base, a plastic base. But, you know, I had no idea. I went with a sort of mottled look for his skin. And, yeah. This is the first batch of the messy bag of old gray minis, cleaned up a bit and with some, you know, I think with some light gray primer on them, they look much more respectable. These look like they might turn out to be something in the end. We'll see. I'll start slapping some paint on them and see what happens. Now this is the rest of these minis, and as you can see they're very, very mixed bunched. Some of them still in several pieces, and some of them headless, some of them weaponless. These are the ones I don't know if I can fix. I think I showed you in an earlier video how there were some mace heads that were broken off, and this is probably from an example of one of those. And there's a few weird ones like this mini, which is actually 2 minis that fit together. This guy has a head biting his leg, and this head belongs to this creature, so it's like a mini diorama. They have to be together. Oh well. I haven't. I've been afraid to count how many minis there are here, but we'll keep chipping away at it. 22 is to dive back into the closet of purgatory and find an impulse buy and to-do project. And this time I thought I'd show you something really unusual from my collection. This is a Horde's Scorn Cyclops Savage. Now, I don't play Warma Hordes, and I don't have many of their minis in my collection at all. Why do I have this guy? Well, he was on sale at an online retailer, and I just looked at the picture. He was really cheap, and I thought, it's an interesting look, and trying to paint that bright red color might be an interesting challenge. And so I picked it up for just a few bucks, but I've never gotten around to it, and I don't know if I ever will. And looking at the, even if I ever start playing this game, I don't think this is going to be my faction, honestly. I'm more inclined to Circle. So this is going to be the Red-Headed Stepchild, however I look at it. It's an interesting kit, though. It seems to be, I think it's hard plastic. It's not resin. Even though it's not on a sprue, it's all loose pieces inside this bag. So, oh well. I don't think I can ramble on about that anymore. That was it for today. See you tomorrow.